Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Thursday, May 12th, 2022. Let's start with Forex calendar review. Some data overnight had been published as usual, however none of them were really a market mover. From the most important ones, we got the consumer inflation expectation from Australia, beats the expectation to 5%. And that's about it. However, the key event of today was the British pound data. The GDP, industrial production, manufacturing production, all of this were below the expectation. GDP for the first quarter fall from 1.3% to 0.8%, which is lower than expected 1%. During the New York session, we got some data from the US labor market, unemployment claims, continuing claims, PPI and PPI core. All of this data are scheduled for release at 2:30. So please keep an eye on this market because, of course, the US dollar is the king. Across the board, it has been a king for the last few months. So I think it's better to keep an eye on this market, especially if there are some kind of news scheduled for release from the US. However, let's start with the technical part, and the first pair that we are going to take a look at is cable, British pound to American dollar. Daily time frame chart of the British pound to American dollar, we can see acceleration here after the market broke out of this descending channel, multi-year descending channel. It started in 2021. Right now it's 2022. It's almost 1 year. Multi-month descending channel. It's almost 1 year when we are trading here to the downside. And recently, as you can see, we have the red waterfall, and this red waterfall has broken below 61% of the Fibonacci retracement, 1.2503. This Fibonacci retracement, let me just quickly remind you, is the retracement of the whole post-COVID rally. So next target was 1.2254, broken already. So let's take a look at the current situation a little bit closer. The local low has been made at the level of 1.2184, which is enough for me to say that this level has been violated. So the level of 1.2413 is now technical resistance, tested many times, at least 2 or 3 times. So it's a strong technical resistance, and right now we just broke below 1.2254. The next target is 1.2091 and then 1.2. This downtrend is restless, despite the fact that we have some kind of a bullish divergence between the price, of course, which is going down, and the momentum, which is slightly going up. However, the market stays in the extremely oversold conditions, and it looks like this market is trending lower, and it will be trending lower for quite some time. So the British pound to American dollar outlook bearish in short term and in the long term. British pound to Japanese yen is trading right now very sharply to the downside. Let me just put one more level here, 61%. The 50 has been broken, right? The 50 has been broken, and 61% is being tested right now. This is the 61% of the Fibonacci retracement of the last wave up. Down from the level of 150.96 up to the level 168.40 the local low so far was made at 157.76, and as you can see, the 61% is at 157.61. So we need a strong bounce from this level in order to see some kind of a pullback, maybe some kind of a relief rally. However, it looks like the market is not ready for this kind of behavior. The first immediate technical resistance is seen at 159.59, so we need to break above this level in order to bounce higher towards 163.74 and 164.62. The momentum is negative. It's deep into the sub 50 territory. 35 points right now, is getting closer to level of 30, which of course means that this level represents the extremely oversold market conditions. So if 61% of the Fibonacci retracement of the last wave up doesn't hold the bears, the next target for them might be at 155.21. However, it looks like the major target for bulls, of course, is the technical resistance 159.59. However, for the bears, the next major target is 150.96, and then demand zone, the big demand zone located between 148.46, 149.02. So please keep an eye on the British pound as well. What is going on the S&P 500? S&P 500 has hit our target. The S&P 500 has hit the level of 3,928. The low was made actually at 3,928.54, which is almost to the point. The level, the target level for the wave 5. Let me just remove the wave here so we can have a clearer picture. Today we opened below the level of 100%. So our target has been hit, our scenario worked perfectly, and now very interesting situation. Will we have any sort of a relief rally or a bounce? And please notice the fact that the next target below 100% is technical support 3,857, and then 127 Fibonacci extension of the wave C located at 3,735. The market is trading very, very close to the 30 points on the RSI indicator, which means extremely oversold market conditions. So it's a good time for this market to bounce and complete five-way structure to the downside in order to bounce higher towards the level first, the level of 4,000. Of course, this level now is technical resistance, then 4,020, then 4,084, 4,109, and 4,137. All of these zones are key zone for the market. So let me just remind you, those are the key zones here for the market participants. The first zone is this one, and the other one is the one little bit higher. If we won't break above this zone, the lower and the upper one, we cannot say anything about uptrend resumption. So those are the immediate zones we need to break above in order to see S&P 500 rally. And last but not least, let's take a look what is going on the cryptocurrencies in form of a Bitcoin. Bitcoin is dropping like a stone, and it just dropped below 30,000 level. This level is of course the big support from 2021, from the May 2021, now clearly violated, clearly broken, and we are heading lower. We are heading lower towards 24,917, 23,991. This is the next zone for bulls. However, please notice the fact that we are into the extremely oversold market conditions. 18 is the score on the RSI. So please be careful right now, because we might have a very unpleasant market swings coming soon to the Bitcoin market when we hit some important support. Of course, in order to resume some kind of a rally, we need to break back above the level of 48,000, okay? But to bounce higher, to make some kind of a relief rally, we right now need to break above 28,000 mark. So this is now officially demand zone turning into the supply zone. Let me just change the color so we won't get confused. And there you go, we got the zone on our screen. Very important, the zone, and how important that is you can see by the breakout. This is very big breakout, very coordinated breakout. Big candle breaking down, closing way below the zone. Next day, slight test of 30,196, smashed down, faded, and right now we are trading close to the new daily and weekly and monthly lows on the Bitcoin market. So very interesting situation right now on the Bitcoin. Please keep an eye on the market behavior of the Bitcoin, because of the possibility of a swing up and swing down soon, when the appropriate support is found by the market participants. Maybe 24,917, maybe some level lower, but the extremely oversold market conditions are telling us this bounce is coming on a Bitcoin. How strong it will be, we don't know. How long it will last, we don't know, but it looks like the extremely oversold market conditions might find some traders willing to buy, willing to accept the risk and buy into the technical support. We will see soon. We will find out soon how this market is being played out. For now, this is everything from me. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. So take care and bye bye.